Listen up. Brother, this message ain't for everybody. This is for men who actually care about living longer, stronger, not just existing, but making their years count. Quick warning, don't watch this with your woman. Why? Because I ain't sugarcoating nothing. We about to dive into some dark truths. The kind of truths that'll make some women squirm and make weak men turn this video off. But you stayed. That means you're different. That means you're ready. Now, let's talk facts. Look around you. Go to any funeral, any church, any cemetery. Count the widows, then count the widowers. The balance don't lie. There's far more women burying husbands than men burying wives. Ask yourself why. Why are men, especially married men, dying younger, burning out quicker, tapping out earlier? Yeah, some of it is work stress, money grind, unhealthy lifestyles. But if you dig deeper, it's the woman a man ties himself to. The kind of woman he lets into his house, his bed, his soul. That right there can either extend your life or shorten it real quick. I'ma break it down for you. 5 types of women that'll cut your years short if you ain't careful. This ain't no fairy tale. Homie, this is survival talk. And if you're wise, you'll listen. Because a wrong choice in love ain't just heartbreak, it's a death sentence in slow motion, Marcus Aurelius said. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. But he wasn't talking about letting yourself be a fool either. You can't avoid poison if you drink it every night. And too many brothers are drinking poison disguised as love. Aight, let's keep it real. Nothing, and I mean nothing, breaks a man down quicker than a woman who don't respect him. Not bullets, not the grind, not the streets. Respect is oxygen for a man, and when your woman keeps cutting off your air, you start dying slow. Picture this. You come home after grinding all day, breaking your back to keep the lights on, food on the table. And instead of peace, you walk into war. Every word you say, she challenges. Every move you make, she questions. Every idea you got, she shuts down. Now, some dudes laugh it off. Ah, that's just how women are. Nah, bro, don't fall for that trap. That ain't love. That's slow murder. See, the house is supposed to be your fortress. But with a stubborn, disrespectful woman, it's a battlefield. And you can't rest in a battlefield. You can't think straight in a battlefield. You can't live long in a battlefield. You know what stress does to a man? It raises your blood pressure, messes with your heart, eats at your mind. Brothers out here dropping dead at 45, 50, not because of the streets, not because of bullets, but because they let disrespect live under their roof. Now let's sprinkle some wisdom on top of this. God wasn't playing when he said, "Wives, respect your husbands." That wasn't just church talk, that was survival talk. 2 captains can't drive the same ship. One has to lead, one has to follow, or else you crash. And if she ain't ready to follow, she shouldn't be riding with you in the first place. But let me be clear. Respect don't mean slavery. Respect don't mean you bark orders and she bows down. Respect means peace. It means she believes in your leadership, even when you stumble. It means she's got your back, not a knife for your back. I've seen men with stubborn women lose themselves. Strong dudes, warriors, grinders, leaders, reduced to shadows, walking around like ghosts. Because every day, their spirit gets chipped away by arguments, by nagging, by constant disrespect. You think that don't shorten your life? Stress kills more men than guns ever did.
Babe, can you trust me on this one? I know what I'm doing.
Trust you? Please. You always think you know best. You ain't nothing without me.
Damn.
That damn right there? That's the sound of a man losing years off his life. Epictetus once said, "You may fetter my leg, but not even Zeus himself can overpower my will." But what happens when you willingly hand your will to a woman who don't respect you? You ain't living stoic, you living foolish. A man's peace is his kingdom. Without it, he ain't a man, he's a prisoner. So hear me, brother. If the woman you with refuses to respect you, refuses to bring peace into your life, refuses to recognize your leadership, don't argue, don't beg. Walk away, because staying will cost you your health, your mind, and eventually, your years. Now listen close. Brother, if the first type of woman, stubborn and disrespectful, can shorten your life through stress, then this next type, she can straight up end it. I'm talking about the vengeful woman, the one who don't forgive, the one who don't let nothing go. She ain't just hurt, she's dangerous, because pain in her hands turns into punishment. See, a man can survive disrespect if he's strong, but you can't survive revenge when it's sitting at your dinner table, smiling in your face, serving your plate. Some of y'all already know what I mean. Picture this. You slip up. Maybe you lied. Maybe you cheated. Maybe you just made her mad. A normal woman? She cries. She argues. Maybe she leaves. But a vengeful woman? She plots. You ever heard stories of wives throwing boiling water on their husbands? Poisoning meals slow and steady, so the man don't even see death creeping in? Setting up accidents. Calling cousins to handle business. Smiling while signing insurance papers? Yeah, it happens. More than you think. And here's the cold truth. A woman who don't forgive, who lives for revenge. She don't see you as a partner no more. She sees you as a project. And that project ends when she's satisfied watching you suffer. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." But a vengeful woman don't live by that. She believes the best revenge is to destroy her enemy, and in her eyes, that enemy might be you. That's why choosing a wife ain't just about beauty, or vibes, or passion. It's life or death. If she can't forgive small things, if she clings to grudges, if she loves watching people pay for mistakes, one day, homie, you gonna be the one she makes pay.
Baby, I said I'm sorry. Can we just move past it?
Move past it? Nah, I don't forget. I don't forgive. You gon' feel this.
That's when I realized her love wasn't love no more. It was war. And here's the thing about vengeance. It don't even need truth. Sometimes, it's based on rumors, whispers, insecurities. She heard you flirted. She saw a text from a coworker. Maybe it wasn't even real. But once her heart hardens, once revenge is her fuel, you already dead, you just don't know when. Brothers, pay attention. Not every smile means peace. Not every I love you means loyalty. Some women are silent killers, waiting for their moment. That's why you need prayer. That's why you need wisdom. Because no amount of money, no amount of gifts, no amount of sweet talk can fix a stone-cold heart. Epictetus said, "You may be unconquered by any other, but when you surrender to anger, you are defeated." A vengeful woman, she's already defeated inside and she'll drag you down with her. So hear me, brother. If you sense vengefulness in her, if she holds on to grudges like trophies, if she loves watching others bleed, don't think marriage gonna change her. It won't. She'll just have more access, more power, more chances to cut you down. Avoid her like you avoid poison, because she ain't just toxic to your heart, she's toxic to your life expectancy. Let me tell you something. Brother, there's a wound no medicine can heal. A cut so deep, even time struggles to close it. That wound is betrayal. See, when your woman steps out on you, it ain't just about sex. It's about trust. It's about honor. It's about the bond you thought was solid, turning out to be paper thin. You ever seen a strong man crumble? Not from bullets, not from money problems, but from finding out the kids he raised, the kids he bled for, the kids he gave his last dime to, ain't even his. That's the type of betrayal that don't just break your heart, it breaks your soul. Infidelity ain't just about catching her in bed. It's the late night texts she hides, the sudden girls' trips that don't add up, the shift in energy. You feel her body is with you, but her soul is somewhere else. And here's the thing, bro, some men ignore the signs. They think marriage will fix it. Once I lock her down, she'll change. Nah, if she's unfaithful before the ring, she gonna be unfaithful after the vows? The paper don't cure poison, it just seals it tighter. A cheating woman don't just risk your pride. She risks your health. Messing with other men, bringing back diseases, bringing back demons, bringing back drama that wasn't yours to carry. And next thing you know, you're fighting battles you didn't even start. I've seen brothers out here raising kids that ain't theirs, pouring time, money, love, years into children they thought carried their blood, only to find out through a DNA test that another man planted that seed. Nothing cuts a man deeper than that.
These kids, they don't look like me.
Why you trippin'? They yours.
Ah, damn! 15 years. 15 years wasted.
Marcus Aurelius wrote, If someone can show me I am mistaken, I will gladly change, for I seek the truth. But with an unfaithful woman, the truth ain't something you find easy. It's something that shatters your whole reality. And here's the Stoic lesson. You can't control her loyalty. You can't control her choices, but you can control yours. You can choose not to tie your soul to someone who treats your heart like a rental car. So hear me, brother, don't ignore red flags. Don't silence your gut when it's screaming. If she lies easy, if she disappears often, if her loyalty feels shaky when you just dating, that ain't gonna get better with a ring. Marriage don't fix broken character. It just makes the damage permanent. Protect your peace. Protect your seed. Protect your future. Because a loyal woman can extend your life, but an unfaithful one? She'll kill you from the inside out, long before your body ever hits the grave. Aight, let's step into some territory that makes people uncomfortable. Single mothers. Now, before anybody flips out, let me be clear. Not every single mother is dangerous. Some are strong women doing what they gotta do to raise their kids. But brother, when you think about marriage, when you think about your future, you better weigh this one heavy. Because the truth is, a lot of brothers get trapped here. See, when you marry a single mother, you ain't just marrying her, you marrying her past. You marrying her pain, you marrying her kids. You even marrying the ghost of the man who left her or the man she divorced. And here's the brutal reality. Her kids will always come first. Not you, not your dreams, not even the family you trying to build. Her first loyalty, her first priority, her first sacrifice will always belong to her children. And if you can't handle always being second place, then don't step into that ring. I've counseled brothers who married single moms thinking, she'll love me the same. We'll blend, we'll be one big happy family. Nah, more often than not, the bond ain't equal. You'll be pouring love into kids that might never accept you. They'll see you as the outsider, the replacement, the man who ain't their father. And let's be real, sometimes they reconnect with their biological dad later. And suddenly, you ain't just second place, you're invisible. Some single mothers out here ain't even looking for love. They looking for sponsors, someone to pick up the bills, buy the groceries, play stepdaddy while she heals from another man's mistakes. And once you drained, she gone. I'm not saying every single mother operates like that, but enough of them do that it should keep you cautious.
Babe, I was thinking maybe we should have a kid of our own one day.
No, I already have mine. My focus is on them.
And in that moment, I realized I wasn't building my own legacy. I was just renting space in someone else's.
Epictetus said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. If what you want is to build your own bloodline, your own foundation, your own legacy, then don't tie yourself to a situation that won't allow it." And here's the wisdom. Single mothers deserve respect for their struggle. But that don't mean you gotta sacrifice your destiny to carry baggage that ain't yours. Sometimes the wisest move is to let single fathers and single mothers come together, because they both understand the weight. But if you're a man who's never been married, never had kids, think long and hard before you step into that role. Because once you do, your life ain't yours no more. It's a continuation of somebody else's story. Brother, don't let guilt or loneliness push you into a situation that drains your years. You don't owe nobody salvation. Your duty is to build wisely, live long, and protect your peace. So when it comes to single mothers, respect them, appreciate them, but don't rush to marry them, because the baggage might be heavier than your back can carry. Now let's talk about the most common trap, the parasitic woman, the one who don't want love, don't want growth, don't want partnership. She just want a provider. To her, you ain't a man, you a wallet, a bank account with legs, a resource to drain until it runs dry. You know the type. She always got her hand out.
Baby, I need money for my hair. Baby, my cousin needs help. Baby, my mama said you should.
Every day it's something. And when you pause, when you say no, she flips it on you.
You don't love me. If you loved me, you'd provide.
Nah, sis. Love ain't extortion. A parasitic woman don't care about your hustle. She cares about your harvest. She don't care how tired you are. She cares about what you can give. And the second that river runs dry, she gone. On to the next man, the next pocket, the next victim. And here's the worst part. Living with her drains your mental health just as much as your wallet. You wake up stressed, go to sleep stressed, grinding just to keep up with demands that never end. Your peace? Gone. Your health? Slipping. Your years? Shortening.
Babe, I'm broke this month. Can we chill on the spending?
Broke? Then what good are you? A real man always provides.
And that's when I realized I wasn't her partner. I was her paycheck.
Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." But the parasitic woman? Her wants are endless. No matter how much you give, it's never enough. She lives in the illusion that happiness is bought, and she'll drag you into that illusion until you're empty, inside and out. Listen, brother, a real wife? She builds with you. She loves you when you broke. She grinds with you. She celebrates with you when you rise. A parasite? She only claps when you hand her something. That ain't love, that's business. And you the product. Don't ever confuse a woman who loves your lifestyle with a woman who loves your life. One will stand in the fire with you. The other will bounce the moment the fire burns out. And here's the cruel joke. Most men who fall for parasites, they think they buy in loyalty. They think if they provide enough, if they pay enough, if they spoil enough, she'll stay. But loyalty that's bought ain't loyalty. It's rental love. And when the lease is up, she out. So hear me, brother. Don't waste your years with a parasite. Don't let your hard work, your blood, your sweat, your grind become fuel for someone who don't even respect you. Your money can be replaced. Your time can't. Your peace can't. Your life can't. Control what you give. Control who you give to. Don't set yourself on fire to keep a parasite warm. 'Cause in the end, she'll still leave you cold. If she don't bring peace, if she don't bring effort, if she don't bring loyalty, she ain't your woman. She's your weight. And weights drown men. Listen up, brother. We've walked through the shadows together. We've seen the traps. We've talked about the nagging woman who drains your soul, the vengeful woman who weaponizes her love, the unfaithful woman who burns your trust, the single mother dilemma that loads you with baggage you didn't earn, and the parasitic woman who bleeds you dry until you're nothing but dust. But let's be real, this ain't just about them. This is about you, the choices you make, the standards you set, the battles you choose to fight or walk away from. Because here's the raw truth. Man, life already comes for you with knives out. Bills, work, stress, aging parent, a body that won't stay young forever, a system that don't give a damn about your tears. And on top of all that, society whispers the same poison into your ear. Be a man, take it all. Don't complain, die quietly. That's the script they gave us. But I'm telling you, tear that script up. See? Stoics like Marcus Aurelius didn't just sit around writing pretty words. Nah, they were soldiers, emperors, men who faced chaos every day. And what they understood is this: you can't control the storm, but you can control the ship. And that ship, brother, is your mind, your choices, your soul. So here's what I want you to take from all this. Don't let the wrong woman be the storm that wrecks your ship. Don't let loneliness push you into the arms of destruction. Don't let weakness disguise itself as love. You want to live longer? You want to keep your heart beating, your spirit strong? Then you've got to be ruthless with one thing, your standards. Say it with me. Not every woman deserves me. Not every woman earns me. Not every woman will see me. That's not arrogance. That's survival. That's self-respect. That's love for the man in the mirror. Because the truth is, a good woman exists. Yeah, she's out there. The one who nurtures peace. The one who heals instead of harms. The one who builds instead of breaks. And when you find her, she'll add years to your life, not take them away. She'll be the soft pillow after a hard battle, the hand that steadies your sword, the peace in your storm. But until you find her, or if you never do, be at peace alone. It's better to sit in silence, with dignity, than to die in noise, suffocated by the wrong love. Let me leave you with this. Every man has two deaths. The first is when his body gives up. The second is when he lets the world erase his spirit before that body even hits the ground. Don't let the wrong woman kill you twice. Choose peace over poison. Choose standards over desperation. Choose life over lust. And when you stand tall in that choice, you'll realize something powerful. You're not just surviving, you're conquering. That's the Stoic way. That's the gangsta way. That's the way of a man who refuses to be buried before his time. So walk with pride, brother. Live with discipline. Love wisely. And remember, your life is too valuable to be wasted on the wrong heart. Stay sharp. Stay strong. And above all, stay alive.